to talk some more. I'm just punch the clock, man. Time to go to work. Mind if I steal your spot, man? Before you think dude, that's a good question. It's true. I'm an information hoard. I hoard information. That's Christina Bowling, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it is. Do you know her?
I don't think she remembers me.
Wait, who is that? Who is that?
I'm on the clock.
No! How are you?
Good.
So do you know
William.
Hi, William.
We met at Starbucks.
Holy, what the fuck are you doing here?
Drinking coffee and taking videos.
You're out of your mind. How do you know that?
I drink coffee if I'm taking video. My people.
You guys are as flattering as my family seeing me get skinny before swimming, you know. Take off the drawers. Woo, woo, look at that skinny body. I can see your ribcage and your heartbeat at the same time. Give it up for Dirty Deacon. Yeah. Give it up for Jason Fry. Yeah. Give it up for Hunter Andrews and the whole Rushmore entourage. Give it up for all the people that came from all around and brought their own beer. Support the place, really. I mean, come on. What the fuck? Give it up for all the people that said they would have, could have, should have, would have been here, but they didn't come. Because they're terrified of getting fired by their boss at work tomorrow. We've been through that. We know it's best to just get flat out drunk and blat. But what's it really matter if you get 15 people in a room, because most of them are staring at their cell phones, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I gotta check this message. My friend in Minnesota just sent me a message. I gotta check this message. And he just said, did you see my picture? You didn't like my Facebook picture. Did you not like me? Does that mean that we have problems? It's like, no, it doesn't mean I wasn't there. The phones are eating people. I don't know if you've noticed. Just like little parasites, little toe-sucking fish. This little thing is nibbling minutes out of your time. Your grandma is gonna die of a stroke in a week and a half. You're in her presence in her kitchen. She just baked you cookies, and your fucking friend from Nevada just sent you a text message, and you look down and you reply while she's telling you a story about how her and Grandpa met. I would hang my head in guilt if I swam in the waters of Christianity, but I don't. I'm not saying it's not a device, it's not a tool, it's not... I used to have it and it's not cool. I can stay in touch with people I can no longer physically communicate with anymore. That's great. I love you, bye. Somebody out there is going to need this more than I do. I'll tell you that.
The wolf.
The wolf.
You're going hunting. I'm gonna check the expiration date on it.
I'm loosely prepared, excuse me. It's quite unprofessional for me. Well, I'm not good enough at dancing. I'm not good enough for handsome, so I'll never be good enough for them. Well, I'm not good enough at dancing. I'm not good enough for handsome, so I'll never be good enough for them. Well, if I hold up a job, it don't keep me up on my feet long enough to do the strut of success. Well, I'm full of shit and a million excuses, alcoholism and drug abuses. I'll never be good enough for them. Well, I'll never be good enough for dancing. I'm not good enough at dancing, so I'll never be good enough for them. Well, I'm not good enough at dancing. I'm not good enough for handsome, so I'll never be good enough for them. Well, if they don't bow down to the first 6 Sabbath albums, I'm a lot better off without them, and they'll never be good enough for me. Well, if they don't bow down to the first 6 Sabbath albums, I'm a lot better off without them, and they'll never be good enough for me. Yeah, they'll never be good enough for me. That wasn't me.
I'm already in touch with you, but right now.
I get $5 to my name when I get someone to hold that thing in place, I swear.
$5 to hold in place.
Every Tuesday, me and all my homies cook like a fucking beast at my house. And we get shit every Tuesday.
Here's a song about being a piece of shit alcoholic that I'm not anymore. So let's celebrate that. You know, how many years do you have sober? You know, 9, 15 minutes. So. I don't know what it's like to love me, but I hear it's alright. If you don't mind an alcoholic and a good old-fashioned fight.
So when you guys fucking roll through, you know.
Many ladies, many leashes tied around my neck. Try to make a better man of me by holding me back. Well, I'm sick of saying I'm sorry, didn't mean to do that. When you see me speeding, stay the hell off the tracks. I know your mom and pops warned you about us musician types. We kill more than we eat, like any creature of night. Creature of night. Midnight's where I've lived. All the time you dream about turning the beast into a decent human being. Midnight's where I've lived. All the time you dream about turning the beast into a decent human being. Decent human being. Well, I'll never know just how I look to a pretty thing like you. Being my bad self, baby, well, that's the best I can do. Oh, why, they all cry, can't you stay good? You did alright for a day or two, then boom, boom, here comes that demon Dale, all out of control. And I just don't recognize you anymore. Oh, I know, baby, I know. Oh, I tried to change, clean up my act, think your thoughts. Evil out of my veins. Evil out of my veins. Midnight's where I've lived. All the time you dream about turning the beast to a decent human being. Midnight's where I've lived. All the time you dream about turning the beast to a decent human being. Decent human being. How's the sound? Perfect.
Great.
Yeah.
That's good. Make up for it with, you know, I'm out of tune. I can't sing, so I know we're short on time. We got 4 more performers tonight, and we're jumping ahead, spring forward. So we're gonna from 2 o'clock we go to 3 o'clock. So I got a couple songs I gotta get out of the way here, and my set list is, you know, it's something I've been working on for a while, and there's a couple things I gotta get out of the way. I gotta get these done, and I apologize to performers after me, but it's just if I don't do the 3-part, it's kind of like a story. It starts as a story and it goes into like the point of view of the main character, and then it switches to the daughter of the main character, and it goes back in time with her. And so I got to do that.
Real nigga
Try to fit
artist.
that in. Yeah. So we'll try and get through that, but we're gonna jump forward an hour here. Oh. If you love it and your life has changed, I didn't print any merchandise because, you know, we live below the poverty line. You can sign this email thing and I'll send you songs. You know what I mean? You can do that. I'll pass it around. This is kindergarten style.
Start with this guy. Let me sign that.
Pen. Watch your eye.
I got the pen.
Watch your eye.
Here's the pen. I will also sign it. Yes. He said yes. Thank you for being a I'm really fuck.
Today is the anniversary. A year ago today, I woke up and I was living in Trenton, New Jersey, and I woke up and I went to work just like any other day. I had a chick in the bed, you know what I mean, and I kicked her way, and I went to work, you know. And as soon as I got to work, I got this phone call from my roommate, and he was like, "Our house is on fire." And I got this message, and he said, "Your house is on fire." And I caught the bus to work, and I was like, fuck, well, you know, there's nothing much you can do about that. So I wandered around for a while, and I thought, well, I could catch the bus all the way back home, watch my house burn, or I could just go to work and just like wait until I know what's going on. Because I call him back, I'd be like, "So how's it looking?" "Oh, it's fucking bad, man." And then I call him back 5 minutes later, and he's like, "It's not really as bad as I thought it was. You know, it's not, I think it's not that bad." So after 3 hours of this, and I went up to the boss, and I said, "Can I just clock in early and just work and not think about the fact that my house is on fire?" You know. This was 1 year ago today, March 7th, 2014. It's a definitive day if you've been through it, you know what I mean? You have to imagine everything you own. Because you think as soon as you hear your house is on fire, it's like, oh, it's just a couple things on fire. No, it's everything's in the house is on fire. It is on fire. So I got that news, and after 3 hours of not knowing how bad it was, I get a phone call from the roommate. He's like, "Yo, I'm walking through the house right now with the fire department, and really, it's only your shit got fucked up." You know.
Damn.
And I said, "Okay, cool." But then I worked the rest of my shift, you know what I mean? And I came back later that night, and I took a tour through my house, which ultimately meant that my ceiling was on my floor. You don't even have to be on psychedelics for your ceiling to be on your floor, apparently. So that's what it was, and it posed a it was a big bump in the road trying to get down here to Tennessee because all the paperwork was on the way, and now you're homeless a month before you got to move. Does it make it easier? Does it make it harder? I mean, it's up for you to decide. My nerves were shot. I don't know about yours at the time. You could have been getting a blowjob.
I care for you, bro.
But that's 1 year to the 1 year today. My house caught fire. My house is condemned. I can't live in it, and I'm playing a house show. So thank you, Hunter, for having me on this. All right, we're gonna take it down a notch. I don't mean to get sentimental, but here's a deep song.
So he's good. He's got all the balance he needs. He might have Buffalo don't need a wheelchair.
There's a hole There's a bar down the street, just a few feet too near. It's on the coldest winter night. Well, I'll take that walk and freeze, just to keep this lonesome heart from feeling so empty. 'Cause there's pain without booze, no booze without pain. Nobody ever calls broken record insane. Well, I can see her pretty face in the dirty diner light. Cute little cowgirl uniform, decade out of style. Marty's Bloody Marys in the afternoon, sex before the 6 o'clock news. We met on the county fair tour, 1979. Her 45 is higher on the charts than mine. Duet here and there led to a love that burned so strong. Sitting all alone today, still don't know what went wrong. She got rich and famous, broke my heart, and stole my song. Song was a hole in my heart in the shape of a beer. There's a bar down the street, just a few feet too near. It's on the coldest winter night, but I'll take that walk and freeze, just to keep this lonesome heart feeling so empty. She hit the big time. I sank and swam. She's adored by millions now. No one knows who I am. I don't remember going off that night. She said that I needed help. Threw a TV at her head at the Randall Motel. There's a demon deep down inside who comes out to play. He don't care who he hurts or where he's gonna stay. She had looked into his eyes for the last time. She packed her bag and split a book of songs in it. Now there's pain without booze, no booze without pain. Nobody ever calls broken record insane. Well, I'll see her again someday, I can only hope. I'll grab her by her pretty hair, remind her who really wrote in the shape of a beer. There's a bar down the street, just a few feet too near. It's on the coldest winter night. Well, I'll take that walk and freeze, just to keep this lonesome heart feeling so empty.
Yeah, man.
A little mood breaker here. She had long little legs, the kind you could lick like they were tasty. No soap found its way to her epidermal layer. And I like it like that. I like it when they sweat and get all gooey and wet and get yummy. I'll roll down the window in the evening and have a taste. Let her ass marinate in the jism I left on the vinyl seat of the 1977 Chevy Nova. But I'll come back in the morning and I'll inspect you and find out whether or not another guy been there laying his semen all over my woman. I don't like other men's semen on my women. It makes them look funny. I don't like pecker marks across their head. I know if you hooked up with some other guy while you're in college and I was a townie in Buffalo, fucking Mississippi, and I don't like it when you look at other guys and they have better cars than me and I'm still riding the bus and I still fuck you sometimes and it's okay because it makes me feel inadequate. And that guy wears ankle socks because he still lives with his parents in the basement and he plays in the Nintendo 64 and all that good shit, and that means I have a minimum wage job and I still give you good dick and you still come and buy me stuff and you pick me up from work on my break for a half hour and sometimes we tried to make love in the parking lot and it didn't work out that well because your seats don't push back that good because your mom uses the car mostly, and that doesn't mean that I don't love you because it's all attachment.
Hey man, I'm sorry if that's your life, man. I didn't mean to bring it up.
It's all good, bro. Fuck, my car's really small.
Yeah, I thought I hadn't moved up in the world, but I guess I had.
Oh shit, busting out the harmonica.
Yeah. Some Neil Young type shit.
Yeah, you ever wear one of these? It's like fucking, you're the mule. Carrying shit around. Alright, I got two more, and then I'm out of here, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. I could have been better prepared. The world could have wiped its ass better, as far as I'm concerned. I'm misanthropic.
Best analogies I've ever heard.
But yeah, sign that mailing list and I'll send you tracks if you're into this shit. And then you'll get it and you'll be like, it didn't sound as good as it did the night he played it. And I'll be like, hey man, that time I played it, it wasn't as good as it is recorded. And then we'll fight. And then I'll marry your sister. And it's like, hey, Dale's over here for Thanksgiving dinner. This is awesome.
I love this guy.
He's over for Thanksgiving dinner.
Dude, that's awesome.
Oh, it's real nice having a private 12-pack.
That's what it's about.
Where? I don't even drink
It's good. It's good. These shows are awesome.
got little hands, still strong enough to destroy ourselves. Oh, God knows we got little hands, still strong enough to destroy ourselves. The little people were stressed out. The man had them worried to death. They were all scared white, but they all know that we're never gonna run out of gas. Oh, God knows we got little hands, still strong enough to destroy ourselves. Oh, God knows we got little hands, still strong enough to destroy ourselves. The good old boys, they all sold their trucks, finished their beers and signed up for the army, blowing up buildings and shooting at the enemy, all in the name of God, to the sound of rock and roll. Now all them people were stressed out. The man had them worried to death. They were all scared white, but they all know that we ain't never gonna run out of gas. Oh, God knows we got little hands, still strong enough to destroy all ourselves. Oh, God knows we got little hands and still strong. Still destroy ourselves. Oh, God knows we got little hands, still strong enough to destroy. Oh, God knows we got little hands, still strong enough to destroy ourselves. They hate us, Al-Qaeda. They hate us, Al-Qaeda.
I didn't hear it. Stop. Continue. I didn't hear it.
Alright, last song, you know, you guys get to pick. I know you don't know any of them, but I mean, it's like, you get to pick. It's gonna be. It's gonna make you walk away and want to swallow a shotgun, or do you want to walk away, feel upbeat, and like, you know, things are
I
possible.
gotta sober up, so something like that.
Something up there. Stuff.
Yes.
That's really tough. That's really tough.
Play an upbeat song.
That's really tough. 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 That's really tough.
I feel you. That's why.
That's tough. Figure it out. Alright, last one. I'm out of here. What happened to my projections, man? Did somebody sabotage me? I'll kill you.
I think someone did.
Did someone sabotage me?
Sabotage!
I'll
I
kill
declare
you.
sabotage!
Sabotage.
I didn't know.
Somebody's about to die! Look, man!
I think he's sabotaged you. Guy right here.
Now, I'd like to leave you guys with a shred of hope, but instead I'm gonna leave you like, you know, just despair, you know what I mean? 'Cause I like people to share my point of view with things, you know what I mean? Like the paint is chipping off the door, you know what I mean?
Perspective, bro.
Paint the motherfucker. I would hate for you to think that it's okay the way it is, because it's just not. But with no elaboration whatsoever, and no red or blue, and it's just shut the fuck up. All right, here it goes. Get that donkey fucking. I'll kill you.
Go flip the beer now.
Thanks for having me. I'm Doja Gordon. Thank you, Hunter.
I invited you.
Eric. Tim. I'm not
My
team
hand's
people.
certain.
It's all good, bro.
Thank you, Rushmore House. Ending on this note. I wish it was after. Yeah, I apologize. When I go through something else, I'll shut up. Thanks for all the news and all the sun, well-lit afternoons as a bum. But I'll bleed much better down the road. Thanks for all the news. Prepared to die alone in debt. Sweetest company I've ever met. I didn't make a difference or a dime. I'm prepared to die anytime. The king is beheading all the slaves while we kiss our cold hollow bones. Secret rearranging dead names. The king is beheading all the slaves. I empty my pockets in her grave. Love affair with the housemaid. Never wash the pots before the plates. I empty my pockets in her grave. Red welts from father's belch, rays. Never got to thank him for the pain. No golden rule of the fools. Red welts from father's belt raised me so well. that you don't need to get up off the couch cushion or turn your cell phone off. You don't need to push no buttons or click on the email link to demand. Thanks.
Yeah, damn, that's the last song, wasn't it? Fuck.
Encore! Encore! Encore!
Oh, okay. The whole set sobered me up to be real. Then you catch the feels.